welcome back to my channel. My name's Amber. I'm a mom to 5, soon 6, and we're a blended family from Canada. Today, I want to talk to you a bit about goal setting, getting things done, and productivity. I am taking it easy right now, leaning back. I hope that's okay. With my belly growing, I need to just do this from the most comfortable position possible, which is a little bit more relaxed, but hopefully it works for this video. I am a mom to 5. 4 of those children are teenagers and they're pretty self-sufficient. I don't provide a breakfast for them or a lunch. Sometimes mom will cook either meal, but most of the time they are cooking or feeding themselves. They make their own lunch for school, they make their own breakfast. Even sometimes I'm lucky and they wash their own dishes. So that is a really big help. They also do have daily chores. They live here, they help out here. I am raising children who need to be self-sufficient. So whether they are living on their own or they're living with a roommate or even here at the home, they need to be pitching in. They live here, so they take care of the home here as well. And I'm so fortunate that they do, and they are really good at helping mom keep up on daily picking up, daily dishes, sweeping, taking the garbage out, doing the cat litter, because we do have 2 cats as well. So they really do help mom out. And then I have 1 toddler. She's 3, and she relies on me to do pretty much everything. We are teaching her to pick up after herself, but with toddlers, you take what you can get. So sometimes she's into it, sometimes she's not. My husband also is a very big help here in the home. He helps with preparing food and cleaning up. I feel very fortunate that we just work as a team. So that being said, it is not required on mom's shoulders to do it all. However, I am home more, so I do more around the house than anyone else. When I need help, I ask for it. I also am a really big believer in to-do lists. Usually when it comes to how I schedule, I usually like to look at Mondays as a fresh start. It's a fresh start to a week. I have all the time in the world to get everything done, and I write a massive to-do list for that week. Then, from that massive list of everything that I'd like to get done for that week, I break it down throughout the week. I really like to keep weekends for family or kind of as like a catch-all. I like to take my list on Mondays and break it down to what I will do each day of that week. And then every morning when I have my coffee and I wake up and I focus on my to-do list for that day, I list it out. I really like to block my time. I know when I have a little bit more time. I know when my daughter's sleeping, nap time, I can get a lot of things done. I also use that time for a little bit of self-care, time for things that mom wants to do for herself. And then I usually do in the morning, we need to do this. This is our work for the day. When our work is done, then we play. So I do utilize the time that I have during the day as well. And like I said, I prioritize my to-do list made on Monday into what I want to do each day. Then each day I reevaluate with a list to block out when and how I'm going to get that done. You write it down, you get to cross it off. So I do like to do that. I also try not to overload my days. I take a look at my tasks and what I want to accomplish, and I am really realistically looking at what I have. Give you an example of Wednesdays. I have swimming lessons and we do play dates at the park, I know that that whole morning is just taken with stuff for my toddler and there is no work time on that morning. So I try to just keep it to very minimal on Wednesdays. And the same thing with Fridays. I usually have appointments, so I know that I have to adjust my schedule based on what we are doing that day. I try to spread out my tasks throughout the week. There's no way that I will get everything done in one day, so I spread them out. I also like to have the mindset that there is 24 useful hours in every day, so that takes the pressure off. If I can't get it done now, there are 12 other hours in the day I could potentially get it done, so I just move on. Learning how to let things go has really been helpful too. As much as my intention is to get something done, I can push it back and I can roll it over to the next day. And if I find that I am doing that for 1 week and then again the next week, I know that that task could be let go. I know that that's not something that I need to be focusing on or worrying about right now, and I let it go. Another thing I really like to do is write it out. Yes, I make lists and I keep lists in my phone, but I also like to utilize a notebook and a pen. There's just something about that old-fashioned way of writing it out from brain to paper that really helps me. It helps me remember, and I just stay on task a lot better with that. It's the same thing with my calendar. I have a calendar in my phone, but I also like to keep a calendar in a notebook just to keep on track with everybody's appointments and what everyone's expected to do. I also have a really big belief in teaching the children themselves responsibility. So when they have an appointment and they have something, yes, mom is aware and mom knows, but it's not my job to keep track of it. It's not my job to be responsible for it. It's their job. So I like to, from a very young age, put that responsibility on them. They are able to remember, they are able to keep track of it, and they can kind of work as a team with you in regards to their own schedule. I also want to talk about when you have a goal and you really want to work towards something, how you can achieve it. So for me, prioritizing my home and my family is always going to be number one. It always has been number one, and it always will be number one. But mostly in the last year, I've come to realize that I, as a person, not just as a mother, have dreams and goals as well. And so I like to every day take one step closer to that goal. There are some days I can take 2 or 3 steps, but I need to at least take one step towards that goal every day. I have learned that if you want to reach something, it won't just happen. You need to take the action steps. You need to do something about it. You can't wait around and wait for it to change and wait for it to happen. It is tempting, and I know that to be true, but taking one step every day towards that goal will get you that much further. This life is not a race. It's a journey. And I, for one, want to enjoy every single step of that journey. I don't want to rush through it. I don't want to race through it. I don't want to stop either, though. I want to enjoy it as I go, but I want to keep going. So one step at a time, one day at a time, one goal at a time, you can do this. I really encourage you to look at what your goals are, look at what steps you need to do, set those daily goals for yourself. That's what's moving it along for me. That's how I'm able to get what I need done, and I'm able to be as productive as I am. You can do this. I would suggest you utilize to-do lists. Ask for help. Ask for help when you need it. Ask for help when you feel you could use it. And get your family to pitch in and help as well. That always helps me get things done and stay on task. Plan your week out as a week, as a whole, and then break it down into daily goals. When you have a goal you're working towards, one step a day, if not more, and keep the right attitude, keep the right mindset. Don't give up, and enjoy the journey. I hope you enjoyed this video. I thank you so much for watching. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Have a good day.